Neverness to Everness is reaching new heights right now. The hype is going crazy. This gotta be one of the most hyped gacha games right now. After new releases like Xenoson Zero, Wuthering Waves before that, and many others, this seems to be the new highlight. This trailer that they just released 2 days ago, already having 237,000 views. And to give you more information, this is a game that came out of nowhere. This was like the first real reveal about the whole game, and very cool that they just revealed the whole trailer. Also 13 minutes of gameplay. Nice way to reveal also a lot of gameplay right off the bat, so people can see and already give feedback. And this is also what we are gonna talk about, because a lot of creators have given feedback already, and guess what, they are listening. Devs listened. Insane. They already responded to some of the feedback that content creators were giving in some of the videos. Pretty open-minded developers, very open for feedback, and this is such a great sign. This is a nice way to start a game off. This is how you should do it. But before I continue yapping about how impressed I am with the first impression about the game, let's talk about this developer response. Let's read it. So first of all, after the release of our announcement trailer and gameplay trailer, we received a lot of feedback from players worldwide. We saw comments like, "This design is exactly what I want," and "This gameplay will be definitely fun," as well as longer suggestions saying, "This part of design needs more refinement," and "This design would be even better if done differently." And I like this. You see already they're open for criticism, because some people said, yeah, some of the character models aren't on par with other ones. Some are looking less refined than others, having less details. I can definitely see that. When I saw the characters first, I thought they were looking pretty good, but it's not like blowing me away. And that's like a game that you should look forward to. I think the first impression is very important, and since this is gonna be probably a gacha game, I'm not 100% confirmed and sure yet, but it's very important to have these characters that just make you play the game. Some people play games just because the characters are hot or very cool or very beautiful or pretty. Yeah, having good design characters is very amazing, and yes, this feedback is very valuable to us, and we appreciate every player who watched our announcement trailer and gameplay trailer. We also thank you for your attention and support for Neverness to Everness. We would like to take this opportunity to talk more about NTE and share some of our future plans with you, because they actually give us some teasers about the future and features of the game. Let's jump into it more. They talk about optimizations. After watching the trailer, and this is criticism, after watching the trailer, I'm very excited, but also worried about optimization using Unreal Engine 5. Will the game be optimized, especially for mobile play? And the answer, optimization for multi-platform play is key focus for us. Also, by the way, they just announced the game for PlayStation 5, so it's confirmed for PS5. Also for mobile and PC. We have received your concerns about mobile adaptation. Rest assured, we will do our best to ensure a smooth experience on mobile and cloud platforms, minimizing the quality gap with other platforms. Good to hear? That sounds good to hear. Very nice answer. Let's go on. UI. The UI doesn't seem to match the art style of the open world. It needs optimization. Well, for me, I thought it was pretty clean looking, very similar to other games that we have played, yes. I'm not gonna say all the names, but I think the UI is very similar to other games, and I thought it's pretty clean. I don't think that anybody has to reinvent the wheel about UI. I thought it looked pretty good. Good enough for me, but hey, if people say it's bad, if the majority says it's bad, or they need to overwork it to make it more fitting to the world, hey, maybe that's just me that I think it looks decent. But for example, with CCZ, yes, I'm gonna drop some other names. I don't like the UI because they tried something so different that I'm just not used to it, and yeah, maybe that's just me. Let's go on. We have received feedback that the current UI does not match the game's tone. Comprehensive optimization of the UI system has been added to our list of improvements. Interesting. So they're actually gonna rework this, or are gonna work on it? I guess. Let's see. I just hope they keep it very clean and simple, because yeah, I like this more casual style of UI. Let's talk about the action system. The action system still lacks polish, especially the running animation of Zero, which looks weird. I don't know who Zero is, but yes, some of the characters had weird running animations. I think the girl with the black and white dress, I don't know the name. But yeah, that definitely catched my attention, that I saw some of the animations are kind of wacky. Yeah, definitely needs some work, but hey, it's still like the first reveal of the game, and I think they have a lot of time still until the first beta test, until the release of the game. They're probably gonna fix most of the stuff for sure. Okay, we have seen a lot of feedback from players about the lack of smoothness in character movements, such as running and getting in and out of vehicles. We have already started further polishing the details of the action system to bring everyone a better exploration experience. Interesting. So are they gonna, yeah, I guess the gameplay, they're gonna work on the gameplay more, they're gonna work on the movements. I saw that getting inside of a car was also very weird looking. Definitely needs some work. For a game in 2024, I guess it's hard these days to make a game that's on par with players' expectations is a hard thing for developers. And having so many eyes now on this game, the TUF successor, or the new game of the developers that are known for already a pretty good game, or decent game, at least when it came out. But yeah, the expectation is quite high, especially nowadays. I think players' expectations is just insane. It's hard to meet them. But let's continue. Combat system. The biggest shortcoming in the trailer seems to be the combat. Targeting, interactions, and other aspects are lacking. For me, I thought it was okay looking. It definitely had air up, so some improvements should be coming, in my opinion. Definitely needs some work, but I think the core, and I was just judging it from like a demo perspective, because I assume and speculate that they are gonna work on these stuff, because it says on the bottom, this is not the final product, this is not the end product, they're still working on a game. What I saw, the core of the combat looked pretty similar what we know from other gacha games, G-Game, TUF, it's a mix of Zenless Zero, TUF, GTA, there's so many different things. For me, I thought the core gameplay and combat looked pretty decent, but yes, it's hard. For 2024 devs to make something that's spectacular and better than other games, I mean, the goal here is to have something to show that is better, to attract players, right? So yeah, combat definitely needs some work too. Let's see what they say here. It's a supernatural world, combat based on Esper abilities and anomalies. It's a crucial aspect for us. We have received and carefully summarized your feedback on combat interactions, targeting, effects, and other optimization suggestions based on the trailer. We are currently working hard on these optimizations. Please rest assured. So they said the camera is weird and the interactions in the combat and the effects are weird. Yeah, I definitely agree on that. I do not remember everything 100%, but what I have still in my mind is that some of the effects were definitely a little bit janky for sure. Also, the old animations, some of them are had weird timings with appearing with the face is like shown way too short, or like the animations were way too short when they zoom in. I think that definitely needs some work, yes. Let's go on what they have, because they actually show us some things from the future, or they tease something that's upcoming, a new feature. Let's see. Credibility of the single take PV. The gameplay trailer promises a lot, but I want to know, can the game really be played seamlessly from start to finish? We can assure you that the current content we have developed, including most of the gameplay shown in the trailer, can be experienced seamlessly. Oh, they mean loading screens. However, there are indeed a few story-driven gameplay segments that require loading screens. Objectively speaking, achieving 100% seamless loading presents various challenges in game development, but striving toward this goal and ensuring an uninterrupted smooth gaming experience will always be top priority in our development process. Great to hear, good to hear. Yeah, what I've seen with the like leaving a house, leaving an apartment, no loading screen. You can jump straight from the freaking roof of your building into the streets with your glider, and dude, that's just a very nice thing. That's yeah, I can definitely see that being a next gen type of game. Just seeing this after playing ZZZ, having these annoying loading screens like you're playing Skyrim in 2016 or 2014, whenever this game came out, because there's like 15 remasters. But having loading screens after leaving a building, that's just annoying. And I saw this game doesn't have that. And that's such a big plus for me. Yeah, we barely saw any loading screens. I don't think there was any in the gameplay. So that's amazing. Character design and model quality. Oh, here's the big point. I guess this was my biggest critique point for sure in my gameplay trailer. That there was not a single character that kind of like blew me away. But I saw in the trailer some more interesting characters. The one that is the yandere, big tall woman, the big Aboba character, that one actually piqued my interest the most. Other than that, not really. I think the characters are just good. They're just good looking. It's definitely a big upgrade to TOF models. I think TOF models, the new ones, look fantastic, but compared to the old TOF models, that's a big jump of quality. And yeah, I definitely see the improvement, but they definitely could do some more work. Most of the characters that I've seen look not bad. It's not bad character design, just as I said, the expectations of the players after coming from Hoyo games that have peak character design, after coming from Wuthering Waves and Zenithzone Zero, seeing these character designs and the expectations are so freaking high, and I wonder if they can even match that. They have to cook hard, let's just say that. I think it's going to be very difficult to make characters that are on par with this. Let's see the response. So the content creator said, the characters shown in the trailer didn't really appeal to me, and the models seemed quite average. I definitely agree, while I do say 1 or 2 characters are quite hot. But I guess this depends on the viewer and their tastes, but yeah. We have received a lot of suggestions from players regarding character design and model quality, and we have taken them to heart. We are currently working on a series of optimizations for character rendering and design. We will also be introducing more characters soon, and we welcome your continued valuable suggestions and feedback. Very good. You know, in Wuthering Waves, there was many characters, just as a weird example. But in Wuthering Waves, if you remember, or if you don't remember, there was really weird designs in the closed beta ones. Closed beta 1, CBT 1, or was it a technical beta? One of these. But the characters actually look worse. Most of the characters got overwork, overhaul, and now they just look fantastic. So just jump into this trailer with expectations that, no, this is gonna be improved. It's a good thing that they actually respond to this and they acknowledge the problems that the character design needs some work. Amazing. I like this open dialogue with the players responding to direct feedback. Even, dude, it's only been 2 days and they actually talk about these kind of issues. Also, people didn't even play the game and they also already respond to feedback. This is not even player feedback. This is people that watch the trailer and analyze some of the trailer features, I guess. So amazing they actually respond even to just people that watch the trailer. Very good. I'm very impressed. All right, let's keep going. With vehicle customization, there must be racing, right? Will there be online multiplayer? The big question, guys. That's also one question that I asked in my video when I watched the gameplay trailer. There's the teaser, guys. Let's talk about this. Let's read it first. Rest assured, the urban open world gameplay of Neverness To Everness will not be limited to what was shown in the trailer. We can reveal a little bit. Here it comes. Both the vehicle and housing systems will have online multiplayer modes in future versions, and related UGC, user-generated content. Insane. User-generated content. I don't know what exactly they mean, but this sounds already super exciting. So pretty much online multiplayer is confirmed for housing and racing. Pretty cool. I hope maybe even open world stuff is going to be multiplayer, but I guess we still need to wait for that announcement. Gameplay is already in the planning stages. Stay tuned. I guess we're going to know more in the future, but it sounds already quite promising. I think the open city, the open world, being single player only would be a little bit lacking for me. And I think just having the options to invite players in your world gives the game a different feel and makes the world less empty. I don't know how they're gonna do it. If it's gonna be like a GTA online lobby, that would be quite insane. Having like 60 players in your city or something. I don't think they're gonna do this. I would assume it's gonna be like four player co-op or something, but I guess we're gonna see and wait. This is just me speculating. Don't take anything for take everything with a grain of salt. I'm just speculating and yapping. Let's continue though, because they also talk about the story. I'm very interested in the open world gameplay, but the story shouldn't be lacking, right? And a crucial question, can the story be skipped? Ooh, damn, they actually hit with the skip question. Interesting. Okay, I'm very, very excited to see the response of this. To avoid spoilers, we keep the story details under wraps for now. However, we can assure you that the tone of our story is humorous, light-hearted and whimsical, just as defined in the game introduction. A light-hearted comedy. We aim to bring you an enjoyable, animalist adventure. And as for that important question everyone is concerned about, rest assured, the story can be skipped. There it is. There it freaking is. A skip button. Genshin could never. I said it. Very, very happy about that. Having a skip button is just very crucial, in my opinion. One of the biggest and most important things if you make a game nowadays. Having the option. You don't have to skip the story, but you can skip it. If you're out of time, if you have to leave, if you have plans during the day. Forcing a player to watch a cutscene that you're not interested in or like that you don't care about is just not a good game design. Other games should be inspired from these developers 100%. Okay, let's move on. I think this is the last slide. Let's see, they actually also talk about the test schedule. The first impression is great, but you won't go silent after releasing the trailer, right? Please don't make us wait forever. Interesting. Okay, let's see how they respond to this. Regarding the next steps for the game, we actually included a small Easter egg in the announcement, which many players have noticed. Neverness To Everness will make its first offline exhibition appearance in September. Oh, okay. I see. So the September announcement is an offline exhibition. Maybe like a beta announcement as well. Let's see, I guess. But this is like in 2 months or something. We look forward to meeting you soon and bringing more exciting new content. That's very important to keep the players, keep feeding them with trailers, keep feeding them with pictures and just, tease the players more so they don't forget about the game. I think this is very important as a game dev, but I think they will do a good job. I think this is their big game after TOF. I think this is like something that they're very passionate about. I think I can see it in the trailer. I can see it how they've been treating feedback, how they use social media. It's on every platform, the same thing. They translated this in every language. I guess this was translated from Chinese maybe into English. Okay. Let's see the last 2 posts here. Open world settings. Now this sounds interesting. Quite something that I am very passionate about. Let's see what they talk about here. I noticed there was no combat in the city shown in the trailer. Does this mean that all battles in the game are triggered in the inner world? So I guess they talk about that you have to jump through these portals. But that's not completely correct, right? One of the fighting, the first combat scene was in the city, but that was after like the supernatural thing happened, so I'm not sure. Maybe we went through a portal, but I'm not 100% sure. About this question, you might have also noticed from the game introduction that this is a world where humans and supernatural beings are inseparable. The anomaly space shown in the trailer is just a specific rule set of that particular anomaly. Okay. There are many other anomalies with different rules that can be encountered and fought in the open world. Very good to hear. And does this mean PvP? No, I don't think we're gonna see PvP. Maybe like racing PvP, I guess. But yeah, this sounds good. Open world, not having the option that you need to go through a portal or get teleported somewhere just to fight. Yeah. But I think that's true. They did not do any combat animations outfight. For fantasy, one of the coolest things I like in this game is that you can use some of the mechanics from the characters to be more mobile, to abuse some of the game system, the character abilities to, for example, fly further, have faster movement. I think this is one of the most fun things that the game has to offer. I'm very excited how many features they're going to implement from TOF into this game as well. I would like to see a grappling hook. They just did it, the Spider-Man thing. Then we don't need Project Mugen anymore, to be honest. It's also going to be quite interesting to see these 2 games compete. We're looking at a quite interesting future for gacha games and anime games in general. But I'm so stoked for this game. This game looks very good. The graphics are good. Characters look good. They could be worked on to make me blow away. I hope they're gonna make some redesigns, maybe make the characters look better. As an example again, Verena in the CBT1 or technical beta, different world. Design-wise, completely different world. And now it's just 100% better. Let's see the goodbye here, I guess. Let's read this. Thank you all for listening to us talk about so much. Wait, what? Thank you all for listening to us talk about so much. Okay, we have no problem. We have always hoped to bring some great ideas to life in the game, making NTE the game you want it to be. Love to hear that. Love it. We will also soon bring a version that you can experience firsthand. Ooh. When? We welcome everyone to pre-register and follow NTE on our social media to avoid missing out on updates about upcoming milestones. We will look forward to seeing you again in September. Dude, this is great. Developers doing an amazing job, having dialogue with the players. I mean, just showing some of the criticism, showing the feedback that they got, and even the negative feedback. It's important to address that and not just ignore it. And they even show it here. It shows that they are ready to change and improve the game. And I love to see this, man. Very, very inspiring as a creator. Very inspiring for other developers, I hope. This is how you should treat a game. Try your best. That's all you can do. Take the feedback in, and that's what it seems like they are doing here. Very, very nice. I'm impressed. I cannot wait to see more of this game. I'm very, very stoked of the future of NTE. And that's basically it, guys. This was a lot of yapping. Thank you all for watching this far. If you did, I would really appreciate it. If you want to see more of my videos, just to subscribe and stick on my channel. Join the Discord for our gacha community. We have a wholesome community there. Link in the description. And let me know in the comments, what do you think about NTE? Are you as excited as me about this GTA anime game? Because I'm quite excited. I'm gonna be real. Thank you guys for watching, and bye-bye.
Good only one world, one love, but the battle goes on, shadows of mass destruction. Ooh, yeah. Do 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 do. Baby, baby. Do 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 do. Ooh, yes. Do 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 do. Baby, baby. Do 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 do.